Right, here's some big news coming in. Delhi horror FIR copy now has been accessed by India Today. In fact, this is an exclusive piece of information that India Today has accessed. The police FIR confirms that the accused were aware that they had hit the girl on a scooty, post which they tried to escape the spot, but unfortunately for them, the girl was stuck on the wheels for nearly an hour and a half, and they went about trying to escape the spot, but it seems like the girl almost followed the accused, at least for the next hour and a half post the incident. This FIR that the cops have filed, which now is in India Today's access, as we see a police FIR confirming the accused were aware that they hit a girl on a scooty, post which they tried to escape the spot. This is precisely what the FIR says. Big development coming in as we see the investigation into this girl's death is intensified, and from what we see here, the FIR very clearly says that the accused knew very well that they had hit a girl. They tried to escape from the spot, but they carried on, continued to drive around Delhi city limits in hope that they could escape this case, or rather run away from the death of that girl. But it appears like as if the girl continued to haunt the accused for the next hour and a half. In fact, it moved around for the car moved for 12 kilometers until the girl's body was found at a certain area, almost 15 kilometers away from the actual spot of the accident. This is the FIR that India Today has access to. Very clearly says that the accused hit the scooty, drove out of fear. They knew very well that they had hit a scooty and they drove away with fear. This is a big development coming in on the girl's death, the Delhi road horror. As it comes to light here, we believe the FIR copy very clearly speaks of the accused knowing very well that the accident had taken place. They wanted to escape the spot. Shreya Chatterjee joining us live for a little more on that. Shreya, a quick word from you. India Today has accessed the FIR copy, and in the FIR it says very clearly that the accused knew that they had hit the girl. They crashed into a scooty. They knew very well that the accident had happened, and they wanted to escape the spot, trying to get away from that far away from that spot and far away from the girl. But it appears the girl continued to haunt them after she was stuck and strangulated on the wheels for at least an hour and a half, close to 15 kilometers from where the accident took place. Now the question here is, did the accused know that the girl was stuck under their wheels?
Well, that's still not clear in the FIR, but one thing is clear, that they were aware when the accident took place. So 2 a.m. is when the accident took place, has been confirmed in that FIR by the Delhi police, and it's also clear that the accused, they've accepted that they were aware that at 2 a.m. in Kishan Vihar, Shani Bazar, Sultanpuri, they have hit a girl on scooter and they tried to run away from the spot. Now, the FIR also mentions that when they moved towards Kanjhawala and finally at the Hanuman Mandir area where that body fell off, they also realized that the girl was actually being dragged down, and they got scared and they tried to run away from the scene. So one thing is for sure, that that's primarily the reason we see that 304A has been added, which is culpable homicide, because somewhere down the line they were aware of what they had done. Imagine if they would have stopped, they would have tried to take in this girl to a hospital, maybe she would have been alive. This is absolutely horrific that they were aware that they have hit the girl and then they dragged her for 12 kilometers in a bid to escape the spot. This is horrific, and now it's been corroborated by the Delhi police's FIR, where they've mentioned that all 5 accused were aware that they hit the girl on scooter.
All right. Shreya, at this point, we see that all the 5 accused have been arrested. They're all currently in custody. But what is the line of investigation for the police, as they right now face allegations of security lapses or not providing sufficient security on the day of New Year's? We're talking about a national capital, not a rural area or a village. We're talking about the capital city of the country, and there was any bandobast, police bandobast across roads when this incident happened. So this FIR there, as India Today has access to it, shows very clearly that the accused knew very well that they hit the scooty with that girl riding it, and now and soon after the accident there, they wanted to escape the spot. All right, big development coming in. Home Minister Amit Shah seeks a report on the Delhi horror, as there are allegations mounting on the Delhi police for lapses in providing law and order in the national capital. Here is Home Minister Amit Shah taking cognizance, seeking for a complete report on the Delhi incident. In fact, the protests there escalated outside Delhi LG office as well. VK Saxena, his house, there were lots of people right at the start of the day today condemning the Delhi LG and the Delhi police for not providing enough security in the national capital. And a day like New Year's, it's a time where it's quite expected that there will be party goers, revelers out on the streets, maybe in an inebriated state. It's something that the police should have anticipated. The fact that they haven't, or there was hardly any bandobast across the 15 kilometers stretch that the car dragged that girl under its wheels, is an absolute shocker. That Delhi police were missing on major stretches of roads in the national capital, Delhi city, while this incident has taken place. Let me quickly cut across to Manish Pandey, joining us for a little update on this. Manish, we believe Home Minister Amit Shah has taken cognizance, asking for a complete report to be submitted on the Delhi horror. And also the FIR very clearly signifying that the accused knew very well that they had hit that girl, yet they decided to drive away from that spot, but still unclear whether they knew the girl was stuck and entangled under the wheels or not. Do we know any of that information on the accused and how conscious they were while driving around after hitting that girl?
Well, Nabila, what we have been given to understand is that the Home Minister, Mr. Amit Shah, he has taken stock of the situation and he has directed the Delhi police, especially an IPS officer of Special Commissioner rank, to investigate this matter, prepare a report and submit immediately that report to the Home Minister. Now, Home Minister has been briefed about the situation, but he wants a detailed report, and that is why the Delhi police has been directed to prepare that report. Apart from that, we have been given to understand is that the Delhi police has added some sections, but now the questions are being asked that why after 24 hours some sections of the Indian Penal Code have been added in this particular case. The gruesome death has shocked the national capital and politics is also erupting over it. And now the Home Minister is intervening in this matter. We have been given to understand is that the Delhi police will be submitting a report late tonight or tomorrow next morning.
Right. Thanks very much, Manish, for joining us on that.